My former coworker was online behind my back. Can you even imagine this grown man spending his free time cyberstalking people from my past like some obsessed teenager with nothing better to do? What he found, or what he thinks he found, was supposed evidence that I'd been dishonest about the timeline of some of my past relationships. Apparently, there was some overlap between when things were happening with Cade and when Phoenix and I had started getting more serious. Which, okay, maybe the timing wasn't absolutely perfect, but we definitely weren't exclusive or committed yet when that was going on. I never said I was sitting at home doing nothing, waiting around for him to decide what he wanted from me during those early months when we were just casually dating. But Phoenix had constructed this whole elaborate narrative in his head about how I'd been lying and manipulating him from day one of our relationship, how I deliberately deceived him into thinking I was someone completely different than who I actually am. The worst part was how he presented all his findings to me like he was some kind of prosecutor in a courtroom, laying out evidence against a criminal defendant. He had dates, screenshots, even testimony from people he'd contacted and questioned behind my back about my past behavior. It was completely humiliating and invasive, so far over the line of normal relationship boundaries. But when I tried to defend myself and explain the context behind everything he dug up, he just shut me down completely. He said he didn't want to hear more lies and manipulation from me. More lies. Everything I'd ever told him was the truth, just not necessarily every single detail of my entire personal history. There's a huge difference between actually lying and simply not volunteering information that wasn't directly asked for. If he'd wanted a complete accounting of every relationship and encounter I'd ever had, he should have asked for that specific thing